Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. We all have a soft spot for Bollywood. From the incredible dance routines to the music, the stunning actresses, and, of course, the hilarious action scenes. There's something charming about the effects and concepts that Bollywood filmmakers come up with. They're unique, entertaining, and you can tell they have a lot of fun in the writer's room. Which is exactly the topic at hand today as we highlight the top 10 hilarious Bollywood movie scene stunts. But before we get started, why not become an archivist today by clicking that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. If you end up enjoying this video, let us know by giving it a thumbs up, and in the comments section, tell us your pick of the funniest scene in cinema history.
Number 10. Neck-breakingly funny. Sometimes Bollywood will delve into the frightening and gory elements of film and portray the human body doing some very unnatural things. I like to think of it as a type of violence-induced exorcism for bad guys. It's like in The Exorcist when the little girl's head turns all the way around, but instead of being possessed, these men just got in a fight with the wrong man. In these two scenes, we see how a ferocious kick will literally break the neck of a man that turns him into an owl. But not before some fancy legwork that even Michael Jackson would be envious over. Number 9. Beware of sticks. While Bollywood films are big on showing big guns and lots of bullet-catching stunts, they'll also go back to the basics frequently to knock people out with just sticks. This scene shows us an example of how Bollywood will look at a stick and see so many possibilities. We see a rickshaw in midair being essentially used as a weapon. In the struggle, the stick hits one of the men in the face, knocking him to the ground. Who knew it was that easy to win a fight, huh? There's another scene in a Bollywood movie where a car is speeding towards a handcuffed man. He just grabs a stick and the car is in the air like it hit a ramp. All you need is a handy flying rickshaw, a stick, and a little bit of Bollywood magic. Number 8. Super Indian Horses. This is one of Bollywood's more famous scenes. It shows a man escaping on horse from, well, I don't really know from whom, but he's very concerned. We can only assume he's running for his life because why else would he possibly pull what he's about to do? He's cut off on his escape by a large truck, and instead of doing what real horses could be trained to do, jump over it, the Bollywood movie has him, still on the horse, go under instead. That's right. The horse is turned on its side, the man is still riding the horse, and they somehow both come out on the other end intact. We don't really see the horse get back up, but we assume that they came through without an issue and continue their, high-speed chase. Number 7. Sling Chicken and Banana Sword. I would love to have been a fly on the wall in the writing room for this one. Just imagine, you're trying to figure out what you're going to do for this film. The script initially says that there has to be some sort of struggle or battle between two characters. It's going to get bloody. However, one of the writers stands up dramatically and says, "I've got it. He's going to start the battle with a slingshot, but instead of a rock, he's going to throw a chicken." The battle couldn't get boring after that, so they also had to write in that he used a banana as a small sword. After peeling it, of course. Genius. Number 6. Man outruns a train. In Hollywood films, we also love to see heroes outrun and go against a full-speed train. We see it in Marvel movies. The Incredibles do it. Any hero who is anybody needs to do it in order to have hero street cred. Oh, we see on your resume that you've rescued children from burning buildings, but haven't stopped a full-speed train. I don't know if you're right for this job. Well, this Bollywood hero would have passed with flying colors. He rescues a man from this car that's crashed on the train tracks and then outran said train, strategically placed on a bridge for suspense. But he does it for a really long time. We get it, Bollywood. He's faster than a train. Let's move it along already. Number 5. Spontaneous vehicle jumps. Something I'll never understand is how Bollywood explains the spontaneous jumping of vehicles. Somehow, Bollywood films are totally accepting of vehicles getting onto invisible ramps and rising into the air. They go from going really fast to being basically used as full-on weapons, heading full force towards a bunch of people. Whether it's a boat or a motorbike or a car, it doesn't matter. Vehicles don't just go from the surface to the air just like that. But I guess horses don't just slide under trucks, and you can't kill people with bananas, so whatever. Number 4, next level eye gouging. To have your eyes gouged out has to be awful. I mean, even thinking about gouging someone else's eyes out gives me the creeps. The feeling of eyes under my thumbs, maybe some liquid comes out or you hear a popping sound. Ew. But that seems not to be a fear for other people, like this guy, who will willingly fly at his opponents just to gouge their eyes out. Then he waves his hands around to maybe dry off the eye juices or something. If that doesn't make him the scariest man in Bollywood, I don't know what would. Number 3, flying cars and motorbikes. Another thing we often see, and I can't seem to understand, is why vehicles always have to be flying. We're not even talking went too fast over a hill flying. It's like actual flying. In this scene, we see a man ditch his car as it speeds, again weirdly jumping into midair, towards a helicopter. In this one, a car is hurled into the sky after a man shoots a gun at the ground. I guess the power of the bullet sent it flying in another direction? I don't know. And then it lands dramatically after having visited the stratosphere. Then we have a motorbike that seems to flawlessly fly and a man who lands it like it's nothing. Sometimes, like in this video, the car hovers in the air for just a little too long. Regardless, it seems to be vastly popular, and I'm shocked that India hasn't already invented the flying car. Number 2, must have great hair. This is what castings must say for hero roles in Bollywood. Not only do you probably have to do your own stunts, but your hair also has to be gorgeous and full. Check out this guy's hair as he launches his enemy's car into flight mode with just a... what is that? At first glance, some sort of blade, but in the close-up, it looks more like a screwdriver. Either way, he barely even flinches. Not a hair moves out of place. His muscles are perfectly flexed. You can't even see his shoulder move as the car is totally thrown off course into the air. Number 1, slow-mo, no-mo. Number 1 on our list has reached this spot very deservingly. There are no more flying cars, strange weapons, or strange horse behavior. This one is all effects and incredibly unique. In this fist fight, things start to get heated as the stunts are turned up a notch. We see some wraparound kicks with a pole, some bloody noses, well, just one. Finally though, after the struggle, one of our opponents comes around the slow-mo body, except he's not in slow motion. As the body starts to drop very slowly, the other man strikes him hard with his elbow to slam him into the ground. This is some Mortal Kombat type of stuff. Thanks for watching. Do you have a favorite Bollywood movie? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe, click the bell, give it a like, and please share this video with all your friends. Epic!